Hello everyone, my name is Michael Leskinen. Welcome back to Steins Gate 0. So in the last episode, I believe we're still following Maho. We went into another chapter, which means I'm pretty sure we're coming to an ending of some sort. I don't know how far away we are, but I'm pretty sure we're on a route that'll lead us somewhere. We're back in America with Maho and Dr. Leskinen, and I guess Dr. Reyes, who we don't know that she's bad yet. Obviously, she is. That should be consistent across world lines here. She's talking with Dr. Leskinen, and as we can see here, we're peeking through the door, I'm pretty sure. They're talking about some spicy shit, and of course they're talking about Okabe. So, let us listen in and read on.
貴重な情報源だ。下手に動いて破棄でもされたらもったいないだろう。いずれにせよ、今月中に日本に立つ。そこで回収するつもりさ。
Wait a minute.
なぜ半年近くも様子を見たのか、納得のいく説明ができるのかしら。
彼らは我々が知っていること以上の何かを隠しているような気がしてね。そこでアマデウスを使って聞き出そうとしたんだが。かなり警戒心が強い。慎重な青年だよ、リンターロ・岡部は。
マホにお得意の施術でもしてあげたら？
彼女は何も知らないと思うがね。
Well, this is a side of Dr. Leskinen we haven't seen this entire playthrough, like, literally at all. This is bringing back suspicions that I threw away after I saw him get shot in the dome, or the chest, or pretty much just die. Maho started to panic when she heard her name. And then, she realized she'd made a big mistake. She was so focused on listening to the conversation that she pressed her shoulder into the door. The door to the lab wasn't very well built. There was a loud creak, and everyone in the lab turned around.
誰?
She knew she should probably run, but her body refused to move. She couldn't understand what she was hearing, and even after they found her, she still couldn't move. She couldn't believe it. She didn't want to believe it. This was worse than being in a thriller, she thought. The other scientists, who were with Dr. Reyes, grabbed her arms tightly and dragged her into the room. Well, this isn't going well.
教授、今の話は一体。
Dr. Leskinen looked a little sad as he walked over to her. His huge body leaned forward and peered into her face.
やれやれ、聞いてしまったんだね。まあ、ちょうどいい。魔法、さっきの日本行きの話だけどね。やはり君にも一緒に来てもらおう。
Yeah, I guess so. She didn't know what he meant. Weren't the directors opposed to it? Was it something Dr. Leskinen could decide on his own? What was good timing? Confused, she glanced over at the computer screen, but Kirisu was no longer there. The one thing she knew was Okabe's words weren't the ramblings of a conspiracy theorist after all. Yeah, that is true. Alright, we're following Okabe. Is he wearing something different? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. It's not winter anymore. It was almost July. The rainy season hadn't been that bad this year, and what little remained of it had already disappeared. Temperature-wise, summer had come a long time ago. In other words, it had almost been a year since it happened. Damn. City is looking lively as fuck. I didn't think we'd get this far into the year. That's really weird. And also, looking at these signs here, way farther in the back, I probably won't edit this. I never really edit my visual novel stuff. But you can see there in the back, kind of like dead center, a little to the right, like a little cat, and it says NFC instead of KFC. That's a interesting reference, I guess. I don't know what that penguin on the right side has to do with anything. I'm sure there's more references here, but whatever. And then one Saturday afternoon, if I stayed home, not only would it be hot, but Dad would be on my case about helping with the family business. To get away, I'd come to the area around Ikebukuro Station. A year ago, I could have gone to the lab, but with Suzuha living there now, I'd mostly stopped going. But that meant that it was hard to find a place to study on my days off. It was too much trouble to go to the university, and the classrooms probably weren't open on weekends anyway. After a lot of research, I'd settled on spending my free days visiting this cafe near my parents' home and spending a few hours there. In fact, a lot of the other patrons did the same thing I did, buying a single cup of coffee and sitting there for hours on end. Some brought books, some brought computers. I chuckled to myself as I realized that I'd joined the ranks of the other normies. Ah, we have a message. What is our message? Oh, it's Mayuri. To-do, where are you now? Oh, the usual cafe, right? I just went to your place and you weren't home. You did? Did my dad make a nuisance of himself again? It's okay. He gave me some barley tea. I have to go shopping. Will you come with me? God fucking damn it. These stickers. I hate line, or Rhine, or all the variations of it. Okay, I'll leave now. Wait for me. So they went to my house. My family's business was called Okabe Green Grocer. It was a beat-up old store located in a run-down shopping street. The place was almost 40 years old, and I really wanted them to rebuild it. My mind had wandered. Mayuri was going to be here in less than 15 minutes, so maybe it was time to call it a day. I'd worked pretty hard during the morning, so it wasn't too bad. I was a little surprised at how hard I'd been working lately. I could feel how having a goal gave me energy. I needed to get to Victor Condré University as soon as I could.
Victor Condré 大学か.
Yep. In good ol' America. Since I was still testing Amadeus, I'd kept in touch with Maho via email and online chat. She must have been working hard because she was always sleepy. Yeah, plus she was doing some other things behind everyone's backs. We have a call from Amadeus. Let's just pick it up.
はい。
何よ。どうして声を潜めてる？
しー。今店の中なんだ。頼むから、俺の都合に関係なく連絡してくるのはやめてくれ。
あんたがどこで何してるかなんてさすがに把握してないわよ。それとも私に24時間監視してほしいの？あんたが寝てる姿とかお風呂入ってる姿とか全部覗き見してほしいと？
God damn.
なかなかの変態ね。
知った口を聞いてすみませんでした。
私が連絡したってあんたが出たくなければ出なくていいの。それぐらいで怒ったりしない。
そうだな。
まあ今は迷惑みたいだからお望み通り切るわ。確かにスマホで 3D モデルの女と真面目な顔して会話してる大学生男子ってかなり気持ち悪いし。
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
お前な。
冗談よ。いつも相手をしてくれて、これでも一応感謝はしてるんだからな。
そういう話はいいから、とにかく切るぞ。
Ah, man. Kirisu always talks so much. The real one used to talk a lot too. Wow, it's like it was the same person. Talking to her in a place like this always drew a lot of attention and made me feel awkward. Looking at a screen and talking was embarrassing, was all, so I'd once proposed that I talk to her like I was on a normal phone. And this is what she said. Why do I have to stare at a close-up of the side of your head? She really was a selfish little program. Just turn off the camera portion. Why do you gotta make things complicated? Mayuri and I met up and headed for Tokyo Hands. When I stepped inside the air-conditioned store, I felt refreshed. If it was this hot in June, I shuddered to think what it was going to be like in July or August.
それで一体何を買うつもりなんだ?
Well, I wasn't expecting to see Mayuri looking like this. Alright, I guess everyone's gonna be wearing different clothes. Actually, she looks very similar to how she... Does she look similar to how she looked back in the first game? Maybe? I don't know. Then again, I am clueless.
商品宣伝用のポップを作るんだ。
I think she does.
それ用のカードとか蛍光ペンとか。
I think that's her older sprite.
同人誌でも出す気か?
違うよ。
It is. It's gotta be.
岡部製菓店で使うんだよ。
は? なんだって?
My family business.
今日オカリンの家に行った時にね、おじさんとそんな話になって、じゃあマユシーが作りますって立候補したの。
おいおい。
My dad could be such a jerk.
お前がそんなことする必要ないんだぞ。
でもマユシーがやりたいからやっているのです。
本当にいいのか?
オカリンやおじさんおばさんにはいつもお世話になってるから。
じゃあ代わりに今度何かプレゼントするよ。
I took a quick look around and saw that they were selling a lot of things that you could use for advertising. I decided to mostly leave the purchasing decisions up to Mayuri. I wonder what the other characters look like. I wonder if they'll use Daru's older sprite, because he looked a lot better there. He really did. She spent quite a while deciding what to buy. But, well, maybe because of all the time she spent at Mei Queen Yanyan, her taste ran in the direction of cute and anime. Part of me thought it was dangerous to leave it up to her, but still, they'd asked for her, not me. It wasn't any of my business. I should just leave it to her. And so I decided to wander around the store while Mayuri finished her shopping. But... Amadeus! See what she's up to again.
どうかしたか?
もしかして買い物中?
ああ、マユリとな。
へえ、デート?
What is with you and...
スイーツかっこ笑い。
その呼び方はやめろと言ったろうが。
だったらお前も恋愛脳の癖を直すんだな。
はいはい、わかったわよ。でも、まゆりさんって可愛いわよね。あんな可愛い年下の幼馴染がいるなんて、あんた恵まれてるわよ。
そうだな。
You know, she had to throw in the childhood part before friend, or else it wouldn't mean anything.
これじゃ真帆先輩の勝ち目は絶望的じゃない。可愛げもないし、年齢でも勝てないし、身長も負けてるし、あとバスト的なものも惨敗だし。
Can't really I don't know if I should comment on this.
かわいそうな先輩。
それをヒヤジョーさんの前で言ったらプログラム丸ごと消去されるぞ。
というか、私未だにまゆりさんを紹介してもらってない。あんた友達は結構いるのに、私のことは誰にも教えようとしないわよね。
Yes, it's been like 6 months, but they don't know of you. Alright.
守秘義務的なものがあるんだ。あまり人に教えないようにって言われてる。
本当にそれだけなの？実は私と話してるのを人に見られたくないんじゃない？
そんなことはないさ。どうしても紹介してほしいならヒヤジョーさんに許可をもらうぞ。手始めに俺が一番頼りにしている男であるダルを紹介しよう。あいつならお前には相当食いつくはずだ。
24 24時間延々とエロ目線で見つめられてハーハーされ続けるんですね。わかります。
Yep.
変態が怖い。
Kirisu went pale and started to shake. I told Kirisu all kinds of things about what kind of person Daru was. She could easily imagine what would happen if she ever fell into his clutches.
やっぱり紹介はしてくれなくていいわ。あんたが相手をしてくれるだけで十分と思わなくちゃ。
Aww.
オカリーン。
Well, alright. Mayuri walked over carrying a shopping basket.
あれ、今誰と話してたの？
I looked down at my phone. Kirisu had disappeared, and my smartphone was back at its home screen. Evidently, Kirisu had hung up.
大学の先輩からだった。
そっか。
I kind of don't like how they're reusing actual... Like, it looks really out of place, especially after seeing a new Mayuri sprite, and we're kind of just going back to her older look. I'm pretty sure that's her older look. It doesn't look right. Like, it would make more sense for them to use the newer sprite but change the outfit. This just kind of looks out of place now. I guess we'll have to see the other characters. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun with my opinions. I knew I didn't have to hide Kirisu, but at the same time, Mayuri was the one person I didn't want finding out. She knew that I'd failed to save Makise Kirisu last summer.
それで買うものは決まったか？
こんな感じでどうかな。
The basket was filled with heart and star-shaped card stock. This didn't really go with our store's look. But I decided when I started, I was going to let Mayuri make the decisions. Dad might complain later, but I didn't care. He was the one who asked Mayuri for help, not me. And so I went over to the register. Since it was a Saturday, the checkout area was overflowing with shopping carts. Since it was going to take a while, I sent Mayuri to browse the toy section on another floor. I knew they'd have some stuff from one of her favorite shows, Rainet Kakeru. Mayuri looked apologetic, but did what I told her. Yeehaw. And we're back outside. In the end, I waited a whole 15 minutes at the register. As an apology, I decided to get the present I'd promised her. She seemed really happy as she stared at the keychain. Ah, an Upa. It was Upa, the mascot character from the Rainet Kakeru series. I told her when she went over to the toy section she could pick out anything she wanted, and this is what she chose.
ウーパならもう大量に持ってるのにずいぶん嬉しそうだな。しかもそれって普通の緑色のウーパだろ？レアなやつじゃないよな。レアなのは確かメタルウーパだっけか。
The most popular and rarest of the Upas was the shiny silver metal Upa. For example, whenever there was a lottery for rare Rainet Kakeru stuff in the convenience stores, the top prize was always a metal Upa. Mayuri had told me once that they sold for tens of thousands of yen at auction.
チッチッチ。
For some reason, Mayuri was wagging her finger at me.
違うんだな。これはね、緑のウーパさんだけど普通のとは違うの。この前やってた映画に登場した緑の妖精さんウーパなんだよ。
Of course it was. Come to think of it, there had been a Rainet Kakeru movie in spring. Had Mayuri sat in a theater full of little kids to watch it?
緑の妖精さん？
映画のネタバレしてもいいかな？
いいぞ、どうせ見ないし。
今回の映画はね、バーチャル世界で悪のスーパーハッカーさんたちとバトルをするんだ。そのバーチャル世界が妖精さんの住む森なのです。スーパーハッカーさんはすごく強くてね、かけるくんもウーパもピンチになっちゃうんだけど、もうダメだー。 いう時にね、妖精さんたちが助けに来てくれるの。実はその妖精さんたちはかけるくんがお世話をしてた学校の花壇のお花さんたちだったんだよ。いつも優しくしてくれるかけるくんを助けるためにね、バーチャル世界でピカピカーンって光ってウーパと合体するんだ。それがこの緑の妖精さんウーパー。すっごくかわいいし、すっごく強いんだよ。まゆし、感動したな。そういう話に弱いんだ。監督さん天才だよ。
なるほどな。
It was rare for Mayuri to get this excited about something. I took a closer look and saw that the design was a little different from the standard Upa. I didn't know a lot about Upas, so I couldn't say exactly what was different.
このキーホルダーね、結構あちこち探してたんだ。すっごく人気があってね、どこも売り切れだったんだよ。まさかハンズに残ってるなんて思わなかったな。
ラッキーだったな。
しかもこれが最後の1個だったんだよ。今日は来てよかった。オカリンとおじさんには感謝しなくちゃ。
Mayuri took the tag off the keychain, got her house key out of her bag, and carefully attached it.
ねえオカリン、まゆしーね、これずっと大切にするね。
おお、そうしてくれ。くれぐれも買って5分でなくしたりしないようにな。
It happened before, after all. That is true. Like the metal Upa I'd won for her at the radio building. Mayuri had lost it in no more than 5 minutes after I gave it to her. I'd wondered if she had ever found it. I didn't really want to remember that time in my life, so my memory of what happened to the metal Upa was vague. That's right, we don't know about it.
もう絶対になくさないのです。
Well, if we've all gone through the entirety of the first game, we should all know that the metal Upa was picked up by Dr. Nakabachi, or no, it's picked up by Kirisu, who put it in the folder with her paper that Nakabachi stole, which kind of helped him in having his papers saved after that whole kerscuffle with a fire or some shit. I don't really remember what happened. But because of that, the paper was saved, it wasn't burned up, and now we're here. The two of us started to head back.
オカリンのお店のポップ、張り切って作るね。
ああ、その作業があったな。
I'd been thinking the job was done once we bought the materials. The real work actually began now.
俺も手伝おうか？
大丈夫。マユシーのセンスを信じてほしいな。
ハートマークのポップを買おうとしてた時点でセンスを疑うぞ。
大丈夫だよ。
まあポップを作ってくれるだけでもありがたいから文句は言わないけどな。
お母さんにメールしなきゃ。晩ご飯までには帰りますって。
なんならうちで食べてってもいいぞ。どうせ親父やおふくろが引き止めるだろうし。
どうしようかな。オカリンは今日はこの後ずっと家にいるの？合コンとか行かない？
What?
最近は全然行ってないよ。
Last fall, when I'd been trying to become a normal college kid, I'd forced myself to go to as many as possible. That's right, I remember him talking about that at the very beginning of this game. But lately I'd been so busy with my studies that I hadn't had a chance.
そっか。じゃ ごちそうになっていこうかな。
Mayuri took out her phone and started to type something when her expression suddenly darkened. She stopped moving.
どうした？
うん。ついさっきね、楓さんからメールが来てて、気づかなかったよ。どうしよう、おかり。
Well, what does it say? Mayuri seemed like she was on the verge of tears.
何かあったのか？
ねえ、おかり。前に言ってたよね。吹雪ちゃんは病気なんかじゃないって。
吹雪ちゃん？中瀬さんのことか？来島さんの方じゃなくて？
うん。あれって本当に病気じゃないんだよね。
おう、違うはずだ。
でも。
Mayuri showed me her phone. Aw, man. Fubuki's back in the hospital. I'm on my way. Here's the location. Well, fuck, dude.
また入院しただって？
I couldn't believe what I was seeing on the screen. Well, that ain't good. Fubuki was at a different location than before. This time it was the AH Tokyo General Hospital High-Tech Medical Center in Yoyogi. Yoyogi. We'll go with that. And what a name for a hospital. It was supposedly one of Japan's most advanced hospitals. According to what I read on the internet, patients with the new encephalitis that everyone was talking about were being gathered here for special treatment. But I'd also read lots of really bad urban legends about the place, and I was a bit worried about what kind of horror show I'd find there. But of course, when we arrived, it was nothing like that. It was very clean and decorated like a luxury hotel.
Mayuri-chan, Okari-san, こっちです。
Well, the gang is here. Yeah, and this is going to be the problem. They're using Mayuri's older sprite, which is going to clash with the newer looking sprites. Everyone looks a lot more crisp and more defined instead of the funkier look that the Steins Gate sprites have, which isn't a problem. I like that look, but keep it in that game and use the newer ones that are more defined and look a little different here. Keep them here. Kaide and Yuki waved to us as we entered the lobby. Yuki had gotten a message from Kaide as well and had evidently come right over. See what I'm saying? This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all.
大丈夫だよ。
You know what? Maybe that's just me. Who knows? Yuki gave Mayuri a soft hug and a smile. Kaide bowed her head apologetically.
驚かせてごめんね。私も焦っちゃって。もっとちゃんと確認してからメールすればよかった。
というと、中瀬さんの容体は？
今、病室で吹雪ちゃんのお母さんに会えたんですけど、例の病気が悪化したとかじゃないそうです。
じゃあ、また検査入院とか？
はい、そう言ってました。だから全然心配ないって。なんだ。はあ、よかった。
Mayuri looked extremely relieved as Yuki continued to hug her. If I remembered right, the last time they examined her, they said it was possible she had the disease, but as long as it didn't get worse, it wouldn't affect her daily life. They just told her to come back for regular checkups. The new encephalitis had arrived in Japan over 6 months ago, but the number of patients was still increasing. Fortunately, there hadn't been a single casualty yet. I don't think we've jumped world lines or anything over the past 6 months.
あれは
Or else that would have been said.
病気なんかじゃないと思うけどな。
I was certain that what they were calling encephalitis was actually something similar to reading Steiner. That actually was legitimately the case. One time when I went to visit Fubuki in the hospital, I had secretly investigated the other patients. I wasn't able to get any proof, but I found out most of the patients in her wing had to varying degrees memories of the same world line. Many people had memories of Japan at war, which is not good.
吹雪ちゃんに会えるかな。それがね、今 MRI で脳の検査をしている最中なんですって。だから病室にいないの。そうなんだ。でももう少しで終わるみたいよ。ここで待っていてって吹雪ちゃんのお母さんが。
Kaede motioned to Mayuri, indicating she should sit down at a nearby sofa.
検査が終わったら声をかけてくれるみたい。
I let the girls sit down on the sofa and stood next to them while I surveyed the lobby.
すごい病院ですよね。
中瀬さんの家って実はすごい金持ちだったりするのか？こんなところに入院なんて。
いえ、そうじゃなくってですね。吹雪ちゃんのお母さんの話だと、日本とアメリカの政府がお金を出して新しい治療のプロジェクトを始めるみたいなんです。この病院とアメリカの専門病院や研究所が中心になってやるんだそうですよ。
そうなのか。
I wasn't sure how I felt about that. If I was right about this disease, or what this disease really was, it was hard to imagine a bigger waste of money.
お願いします。患者は全員個室にしてください。それも患者同士が接触しないよう、なるべく離れた部屋で。
What? Is that Dr. Leskinen?
しかしね、そんな都合よく病床は空いていませんから。
それでもやってくれないとダメです。患者同士が会話をすることで夢の情報を共有してしまうでしょ
いや、それはそうですが。
脳というのはね、他人が見た夢なのにそれに共感を覚えてしまうと、あたかも自分が見た夢のように錯覚してしまう。そういう可能性だってあるのです。
It was Dr. Leskinen. I was like, there's no way they're just reusing his fucking voice actor, because if they're gonna reuse a voice actor, it has to be someone that you can't remember, or someone that they could kind of manipulate the voice. This man, you can easily tell it's Dr. Leskinen. Across the lobby, I saw an old Japanese doctor in a white coat and a big man in a suit who was frantically trying to talk to him. I'd seen the man in the suit before. Actually, it was a man I knew well.
教授、レスキネン教授。
I hurried over.
レスキネン教授、俺です。岡部です。
He must have been wearing his translator because he was communicating with the old doctor in Japanese. Dr. Leskinen's face quickly broke into a smile when he saw me.
Oh, Rintaro!
Still saying our name wrong, but that's to be expected. His voice was so loud that everyone in the lobby, doctors, nurses, staff, and even the patients turned to look at me. But Dr. Leskinen didn't seem to notice them as he ran over. It was like a giant American football player racing for a touchdown.
ちょっと待ってください、教授。Stop it!
This fucking dude. My cries went unheard as Dr. Leskinen tackled me and then pulled me up. Then he switched from football player to pro wrestler and he swung me up and down. The fuck is with this guy? He's ridiculous. But it might be an act. Now my suspicions are back. But I still love the guy. I felt like I was a little child. There was nothing I could do to resist him as he flung me around. A moment later, he noticed the cold stares of the people around us and finally released me.
いやはや、すまない。あまりに驚いて、はしゃぎすぎてしまった。
Yeah, apparently. Dr. Leskinen bowed to the people around him in apology.
レスキネン先生、この青年とはどういったお知り合いかな？
The doctor that Professor Leskinen had been talking to was staring at me suspiciously.
その。
I wasn't sure exactly what to tell him. It was like he was really my professor. Or it wasn't like he was really my professor. Excuse me.
どこの大学かね。教授と同じ脳科学専攻だとすると。
いえ、俺は。
彼は9月からビクトゥ・コンドリア大学の学生ですよ。いずれ私の研究室に来てもらうつもりでいます。
は？
おほう、ビクトル・コンドリア大学かね。これは驚いた。
I looked over at Dr. Leskinen questioningly, but he just gave me a mischievous smile. This guy, he really was such a kid.
日本人であそこへ行ける学生なんてめったにいない。大したものだ。
どうも。
After the doctor left, I sighed loudly enough for Professor Leskinen to hear me.
今の人は？
この病院の院長だよ。
院長？そんな偉い人相手に堂々と嘘をついたんですか？
おや、私は嘘なんてついたかな？確かに9月から我が校の学生とは言ったが、何も今年の9月からとは言ってないよ。それとも何かい？君は結局我が校に来る自信がないのかな？だったら少し残念だが。
This guy. He really was like a little kid, completely shameless. But still, it was hard to hate him.
でも驚きました。まさか教授がまた日本に来ているなんて。
It had been 5 months since I'd seen him off at Narita.
マホも一緒に来ているよ。
そうなんですか？一言も教えてもらってませんが。
I talked to her often via email and video chat, mostly about Amadeus's testing, but she hadn't said a word about coming to Japan. I hadn't heard anything about it from Kirisu either.
またあの和光市の部署のオフィスだよ。クリスと一緒にいつでも遊びに来るといい。泥棒に入られるから別の場所にしてくれと訴えたんだがね。
Dr. Leskinen looked up toward the ceiling and shrugged. It did feel like that place had security issues.
リンタールはどこか具合でも悪いのかい？治療でここに？
いえ、違います。入院してる友人の見舞いで。
ああ、そうか。それはよか。いや、その友人にとっては良くないか。申し訳ない。
いえ。それで、教授こそ、日本の病院で何を？
Dr. Leskinen brought his face close to mine and whispered so that people around us couldn't hear him.
君も知っているだろう。例の新型脳炎の件だよ。
I have, but we're out of time to talk about this, so we'll talk about it in the next episode. Yeah, we'll end it here. I gotta do some tests with this video footage anyway, so I don't want to make it too long. But thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.